Hello, everybody. What's that rustling you hear?
Oh, we started.
It's me reaching for baklava. I paid $2 for this.
Wait, what?
Dude, but it's so good.
That's great. You know what my favorite food is from the mall?
Hey,
The takoyaki. That's pretty good.
there's honey on it.
That's great.
Takoyaki's pretty good.
Yeah. But anyways, let's get into the meat of this conversation. What we really came for today, Jeffrey. How was your shit today?
I don't know, I thought we agreed we weren't getting started like that.
Oh. Well, listen, my mind is not here with us right now, okay?
But
No. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say my shit was pretty alright though.
I'm sorry if you all sense a pattern in the past few podcasts with me, especially. Yes, I am still high. No, we are same day. It's all happening the same day, folks. But let's move on to more important matters, like why Kirby built like that.
You want? Right?
Mhm.
Want me to spit you some Kirby facts?
Sure, but could you not eat so disgustingly? Like I will knock you out.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Here. Kirby fact number 1. Kirby?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. I'll stop.
I'm like on the verge of just knocking you out. I don't know how many more people out there have this similar thing, but like, does anyone else just hear people chewing and just immediately think murder? It's just the first thing that pops into your mind and into your body and your soul is murder this person right now. 'Cause I do. Yes. Go ahead, Jeffrey.
Okay, I'm sorry. Kirby fact number 1.
Mhm.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Wow. All right. Thank you for interrupting the Kirby facts.
Nothing happened.
Did you fucking spill? You fucking spilled, didn't you? We'll look at the damage later. Go ahead with your Kirby facts.
Oh, Kirby. In his stomach is an infinite universe. That's why he can eat like how he does.
Is that facts though?
It's facts.
Like
Look it
facts?
up.
Facts?
Facts. Look it up.
Damn, what other facts you got?
Kirby.
Mhm.
His planet blew up.
What?
Yep.
Wow. Who were his mother and his father?
I don't know, but he's a baby.
He is.
Not even an adult.
He's
Just
a
a baby.
bit. Oh my god! Imagine what a grown-up Kirby would look like. Do they have long legs and long arms? Are they just a round that evolves?
But he is, I think, 3 foot. 3 feet tall. 2 feet tall.
How old is he supposed to be?
I don't know. But I know that he's a baby.
Kirby is baby.
And then, under special conditions, he could eat a planet.
Wow.
He's particularly strong.
These are some great Kirby facts.
He can throw shit all the way to the sun and have it curve around and come back.
I thought you were gonna say he can start shit.
Oh god, yeah.
Like he's no. Like he starts fight with other Nintendo characters.
He can eat a sword and then use it later.
Yeah. Did you ever play Kirby games on the Wii?
Like Kirby's Dream Land?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played that.
Like playing on the Wii was so just. It's
Terrible?
No. I was gonna say completely the opposite. Actually, it is the best way to play any game. It is my favorite way to play games. I played a lot of games on the Wii.
I also had a Wii, and I'm pretty sure it still works because we have all the wires and everything. The only thing is just that, the Wii is fun and all, but with the games that we had, we're sort of limited on how much fun you can have with it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think that goes for any game, but The thing with the Wii is that it had this great mechanic of where you moves and it moves. What other console does that?
PlayStation.
Does it really?
Yeah, there's like a PlayStation Connect type thing.
Oh
And
no,
then-
but not the Kinect. Fuck
Well,
the Kinect.
There was like PlayStation with like the movable Joy controllers or whatever, and then there was also the Xbox Connect where you could move with your entire body.
Yes, but let's not talk about Kinect because Kinect is like an extension that you would have to add on to that. The Wii, it's like that's what it is.
It's an extension.
No, the Wii is itself.
Well, you could buy the Xbox, like Xbox exclusive or Xbox Premium, and then it comes with the Kinect.
Yeah, but that's like 2 devices.
Well, not if you buy it in one. Technically, it'd be one device. Because
I see
the
now.
Wii plus the controllers, you could call those 2 devices. Or like the Nintendo Switch. It's a tablet with Joy-Cons. If you buy the tablet, if you buy the Nintendo
Damn,
Switch.
listen, I just needed you to say no. You're just going into this whole spiel and I'm over here like, okay, alright, great, thanks now. That was very nice.
No, nothing else has quite like what the Wii has. The Wii is unique in and of itself.
Thank you for ruining my point. The whole plot of this story, my essay. This is why I never got a passing grade in literature.
What was the story supposed to be about?
No, I completely forgot now. Thank you.
How good the Wii was.
I don't want to talk about how good the Wii was anymore.
It was good. One game that I particularly enjoyed playing.
Oh, I thought you meant the Wii was good, like the P was good. 'Cause we were talking about shit earlier. Oh, I set my standards too high. I'm sorry. My expectations, just everything. They were set up here and it was just right here.
I enjoyed Wario Land Shake It. Do you know what that game is?
No.
It's a game that utilizes the Wii controller's motion sensor.
Motion sensor.
Yeah. So like in regular controllers, you don't really have like motion sensors. But I think the way that it is that it's connected via some sort of Bluetooth or wireless connection, and there's a motion sensor in there that is at one constant. So it knows what up and down is just based on the position of how you're holding the Wii remote. So if you're holding it upside down, it's programmed in a way to know that the bottom means that it's facing towards the earth or towards the ground. So if you flip it upside down, it'll know that bottom's facing towards the ceiling, and the top of the Wii remote's facing towards the floor, and that's like Wii motion sensors and whatnot. So it utilizes the Wii motion sensor but you basically play the game that way. So like you can grab characters, and if you shake the Wii remote, it shakes the characters in the game, right? So I'd love to play that. I love playing that game because I'd grab a character and then I just shake him like, yeah, you fucking bitch, and then they'd die.
You want to know something?
Yeah.
Like at the very beginning of that, as soon as you started, my brain just exited the chat.
That's okay.
But as soon as you got to the shaking the character part, my brain was like, what the fuck, excuse me?
What the hell is going on now?
I'm just like, what the fuck are you shaking? Like, oh, that's so sad. Do you imagine just like picking Kirby up and being like, what the fuck did you put the money? He's just like, you'll never find it.
I almost... You'll never find your
It's
damn
inside
money.
of me!
You'll never get it.
And then he forces Kirby to open his mouth. He steps through and then he just lets Kirby engulf him. Yeah.
You'll die before you get your money back.
Is it really that unsafe to be in my car that you're still holding that thing?
It's a bad habit, I'll be honest. Not a bad habit, it's just a habit.
That's okay.
But I swear, I almost fucking beat the game. But holy shit, the last boss was so... And mind you this, I was like, 12 at the time?
Uh-huh.
I was 12, and I pretty much 100%ed every single stage. When I got to the fucking boss, that shit destroyed me. I can't even remember how many times I tried. Honestly, I think it hit triple digits. How many times I tried to beat that fucking boss. But it was just so hard. It broke me down.
Mm-hmm.
Probably as an adult, I could probably do it now. But, like, as a kid, I was like, man, I've gone through everything else that you wanted me to do. But holy shit. I can't, like, I get it, he was the final boss. But, like, I can't, I just couldn't. It wore me down. And I was just like, alright, I'm not touching that anymore.
It's like having Taco Bell as your lunch when you're midway through work, and then you have to shit really bad midway through work, and then it's just like not a satisfying shit because you're at work.
I have no idea how that relates to my story, Anna. I was trying to make a connection. I'll be honest.
The pain.
The pain is different. I had to be like, all right, this is enough. But the pain from shitting is like, all right, I gotta go take a shit. You can relieve yourself from shit pain, but you can't
not
relieve
the pain
yourself.
of not being able to have a good shit and also having just like something like inconvenience you at work while you're already being inconvenienced 200,000 times by people at work.
You can go take a shit at home when you want.
No.
That pain from not finishing that game is gonna stick with me forever.
Yeah, but so will that shit pain.
Bro, until I play the game and finish it, I will never feel satisfied. I will never have said I've beaten the game or I even got close.
Yeah, but that could be the same with that shit. Like, that could have been a really great shit, but because I was at work and I ate that Taco Bell because I didn't wake up on time because, like, you know.
So you
now
go home and you eat Taco Bell. You get your satisfying shit. You make it happen.
No, because by then it's just like, yes, this is satisfying shit, but back then it really could have just made the whole day better had I just been able to be alone in the bathroom and just had one good shit.
But no, Steven was in the next stall waiting to hear it plop.
And of course, I knew there was going to be more than plop. I couldn't just let him know that there was going to be like plop.
Damn it, Steven. And he was recording the whole thing.
He was filming one of his Tic Tacs in the other stall.
Uh-oh, stinky.
He was ready to stand up on that toilet and look over at me and see me poop. More like shart.
Monkey.
It was not monkey vibes.
It was not good monkey vibes.
Yes.
But yeah, no, fuck. I love the Wii. It's a great game. Don't get me wrong. You can play GameCube games on it. You can play Wii games, GameCube games, all that good stuff. You can't watch movies on it. I've tried so many times, but you can't watch movies on it.
On the Wii?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I've tried one.
Listen, I tried to play so many movies on that Wii. None of them would play. Most of the time it was Shrek, but
all the times it was Shrek.
my Shrek DVDs just weren't working.
Listen,
the Wii was broken. It wouldn't play the movie.
I could be wrong, and I mean that with like 100% certainty, not certainty, but 100% believe that I could be wrong. It's a 50-50 toss up here at this point, folks. Roll with anything that comes out of my mouth. But I think I was able to play a movie on the Wii. I remember we would just put whatever movie we wanted as long as it wasn't Blu-ray. Because I know that, the Xbox, it's like
sure.
that. But I don't think that the new like Xbox One, that one you can play Blu-ray on, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I never had a Blu-ray player, so I was never able to. I never had Blu-ray movies.
What a loser.
I know, I'm sorry.
I had a Blu-ray movie. It was wonderful.
Was it Beauty and the Beast?
No.
No, it was Shrek. The complete collection on Blu-ray.
Yes.
HD 1080p.
Yes, it was actually all Shrek movies.
It was 1440.
High definition. Blu-ray really never felt so exclusive before until I watched
Smell-o-vision
it.
Included.
Smell-o-vision. You got all 10 noses lined up ready to smell you.
No, you smell the what?
No, it came with noses. They were ready to smell you.
It came with human noses. Not attached to people, but you could definitely feel them smelling you.
Yeah, they had tiny arms and legs, and they kind of just walked around. They, did what they needed to at your home. They let themselves in, let themselves out.
And then once they were done,
they moved out, They had a job. They'd saved enough money.
they went to nose college.
They went to nose college. They got a really great nose job. and now they're really thriving out there in the nose world.
They got a nose job. Anna, it's been 15 minutes already, and this is the comedy we can come up with.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
You screamed particularly loud as somebody parked right next to us.
Oh, we're next to us. Oh, it's fine. If they want to listen in, they can listen in.
They're gonna get exclusive access.
Exclusive access. VIP. VIP.
Very important person. What is RSVP? What does that mean again?
Reserve. RS. Reserve.
What the fuck is it? Wait, what does that mean? I know, I remember we looked this up on, I think, another episode prior, but...
Did we search up RSVP? I don't remember that.
I don't remember it either. What the hell? Are you faded right now?
I told you, I've been faded.
Bruh. How are we gonna continue the podcast now?
Hold up, I'm trying to think.
Of RSVP?
Yeah!
Here, I'll look it up, and then I won't tell you what it is, but then when you feel like giving me an honest answer, you let me know, and I'll tell you what it actually means. In the meantime,
I think I've got it. Ready?
Okay, you got it?
You ready?
Go ahead.
Raptors. Snakes. V. Penguins.
Okay.
I think I got it pretty spot on.
Well.
Okay, if I'm thinking about this logically, I would feel like it's something about reserved seat. I just don't know what the V would be. Very people?
So our RSVP.
Hold up.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I don't know. I thought about it really hard, but I do not know. What does it mean?
So, RSVP is répondez.
Oh, is it a French thing?
S'il vous plaît.
Oh!
Right.
That's what it means!
Meaning, please respond.
Respondez, s'il vous plaît.
So it's not really used much in France, apparently. But it just basically means, tell me if you're going to come by or not.
Damn. You know what? Learn a new thing every single day. That was pretty neat. I feel like my French teacher told me about that at one point, and I just completely forgot.
I feel like we're doing A-okay.
Well, I know I'm doing A-okay.
You know what I'm feeling like?
Bacon.
Oh, you know it. I am the most bacon person I know. I actually hate bacon. Like, not hate bacon. Like, I can eat it and I can tolerate it. It's just, it gives me some weird stomach problems every now and then when I try to eat it. I'll, like, eat bacon and then it'll burn the inside of my stomach.
I see.
And I have no idea how to deal with that sometimes. Like, I'll just drink milk, but then even then, you know, it doesn't really even help that.
Well, no, because you probably irritated your stomach by eating that. Did you eat bacon, like pork bacon, or do you eat turkey bacon? Because I only exclusively have turkey bacon.
Oh, yeah, no, turkey bacon is pretty good. It's pretty good for me, but, like, bacon, like pork bacon, that messes with me.
Yeah, I don't know what they put in the meats, but you know what?
Want to know a bacon fact?
Sure.
Bacon is basically just whatever's left over of the pig after they cut out all the meat part of it. So bacon.
I thought those were chicken nuggets.
Bacon's mostly just fats and whatnot. right? So what it is they'll cut out what they need from the pig to make like pork chops and pork loins and everything and whatnot. But then whatever's left is it's turned into bacon essentially. Like whatever you don't really have use for, I guess.
You
Just
know
turn
what
it into
always gets
strips.
me?
Yeah?
It's that it's the what was I gonna say? Do you know what? Go ahead and continue.
Huh?
Go ahead and continue, because I completely forgot my
Alright.
train of thought.
Well, I'll just keep talking and then hopefully you can figure out what you need to say. In summary, bacon, and apparently bacon, as far as what I know of it, was a product that was not highly regarded as marketable because it was considered like leftovers of the pig. So, what people would try to do as far as like marketing goes was they would essentially upsell bacon more than it was worth. That's why people have
I remembered.
Okay.
Why do the meat people put meat glue in the meat?
What?
Yeah.
The fuck is meat glue? Sorry for my coarse language there. Like that was probably like unnecessary. But, like, what's meat glue?
Let me search this up.
Okay. While you're searching it up, I guess I'll just give more bacon facts. So people try to make bacon more marketable as a product, and essentially, it is what it became. You know, the whole thing like bacon's popular, bacon is this, bacon is that, put bacon on this, put bacon on that, really drove home the fact that drove home the idea that they were trying to, you know, sell bacon so as to not waste the pig and also make more profit per pig that they had slaughtered. As far as bacon goes, it's not particularly healthy. There's not a lot of protein that you can gain from it. It is very fatty, and the fact that it's fatty is what makes it good. Fat makes things taste good, and there's a lot of fat in bacon, so bacon, reasonably speaking, should typically taste good as a product. You know.
Oh my god, yes. But now let me tell you. Okay. So
Okay.
I found this. So it's meat glue enzyme. So its actual name on like the FDA is glutaminous. Yep, that's what it is.
Glutaminous.
So it's used to bind meats. So essentially, like pieces, like scraps left over of meats, they just glue them all back together to create a bigger piece and to be able to sell everything. So now, it says the FDA lists it, so I'm going to say it's a real thing, but I, like, thought that was, like, a hoax, but at the same time, I was just, like, it could be real, but, like, you know, it comes in those nutritional videos that you're just, like, questioning, like, is this really a hoax, or is this, like, real, you know? But, yeah, apparently it's safe to eat, and that it's sterile. Yeah, I think so, actually, yeah. That's gross.
Meat glue?
Yeah, meat glue.
I'll eat meat glue.
Yeah, but it says here, but glued pieces of meat could contain bacteria like E. coli on the inside. Fact check me, everyone, because I don't know shit.
You're fact checking yourself.
Yeah, it's fine. They can double fact check me. But it's this whole thing where, like, you know, people are eating medium rare, or some people are just straight up eating raw ass meat, and I'm just like, excuse me, please do not eat raw ass meat. You are gonna get E. coli, child.
Have you heard of so there's well done, done, medium well,
Mm-hmm.
medium rare, and then there's tar. I think it's tar.
What's tar?
It's either tar or tartar. Either way, what it is that if I were to structure it out, well done is fully cooked.
Mm-hmm.
Done is cooked, juicy on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Medium well is there's a little bit of pink, almost not noticeable, but still juicy, edible. Medium, definitely noticeable pink, but it's cooked on the inside, so it's juicy. Medium rare, noticeable pink, maybe getting towards the red side. Definitely still edible. Rare, basically the outside would be cooked and the inside would still look raw, but by technical standards, it's cooked and it's safe to eat. Tar, I think is what it is like, it's safe to eat in a way where you have to essentially be a grown-up and you have to have the stomach for it, because it'll most likely still be bleeding on your plate.
That's disgusting.
So like you can still eat it, but it's just be bleeding on your plate.
That's really gross.
And that's what that is. It's weird.
I don't think I could ever have that, you know? I just feel like that's just crossing a line. I'm like, I don't want blood on my meat.
I think I could, but just to a certain extent, because like I'll be eating it and then at some point I'll be like, yeah, no, this tastes raw, and then I'd probably be like, yeah, no, I think I'm done.
Yeah, there's just something about eating raw meat. Like, I know some people are just really for it, but I'm not that person.
Have you tried Impossible meat?
I have not. What is that?
Oh my goodness, yo. If you've had regular meat, Impossible meat is by far, like, as it stands, the closest thing you'll have to, like, plant-based meat. It is insane how close it tastes to meat. Like, I was eating it at one point, and I could definitely tell maybe... like the first bite, because I know what real meat tastes like. First bite, I was like, yeah, I know this. Something's off about this, but it still definitely tastes like meat. Like, put in the proper seasonings, it tastes like meat. Could still be vegan. But it's so close to meat. It's all, like, if you didn't know any better, it's almost undistinguishable. Like, that's just how insane it is. It's amazing.
I feel like I don't already eat a lot of meat anyways, so I don't think I'd be able to, like, tell the difference, but I don't know. Does it have, like, the same amount of protein and everything?
I think what it is was either the same amount or it actually had more. Because Impossible meat is plant-based. It uses well, it has to use, like, proteins, but because it's not like heavy or it's not like meat proteins, it's plant-based proteins, which,
oh my god, yeah,
are, well, obviously, but are kind of like healthier, I guess, because those types are the ones that are like the ones where, like, it helps recover muscles, so it's a little better for you as far as health goes, if you can afford it.
Have you heard on TikTok about the flour meat?
Flour meat?
So it's like you wash a ball of dough and then you bread it and then you fry it, and it's supposed to taste exactly like meat because you season it and everything. And I'm just like, wait, like, they just washed some dough. They're literally eating breaded bread right now as a substitute for chicken. Like, ma'am, you are eating bread.
That is some hardcore, like, placebo effects. Placebo levels of, like, yeah, this is meat. But no, there's no way. There's, like, if you put enough seasoning in it,
anything, like, can taste like chicken.
Yeah, you can vegan flavored seasoning, or a chicken flavored vegan seasoning.
Yeah.
You can put that in. You can get close to chicken, but without the actual meat, probably no.
I feel like it's because the texture of the bread becomes stringy because it's washed so much, but that's just still not.
Shit's gross.
You're just eating stringy, wet dough that was fried.
Have you tried vegan cheese?
I haven't. See, look, okay, I have not tried vegan anything.
Vegan cheese is so fucking, like, I'm not gonna say it's bad because they're trying their best, but I would not recommend it.
Wow.
It's so weird.
Well, I mean, I feel like it would be. It's always, like, if it's not, like, authentic cheese, I feel like it would always miss something.
Or maybe it's just the one that I bought, but, like, vegan cheese does not melt like regular cheese. I absolutely does not.
It doesn't, like, really stay there?
For the one that I had, I'd have to describe it like a block of butter. But, like, you know how butter can melt?
Yes.
It doesn't.
It just stays.
It pretty much just stays. You got to put it under like high heat or like medium heat over a
Get one of those
extended period of
lighters
time.
that are used for creme brulees. I had a creme brulee recently. Yes, a torch. I had a creme brulee recently.
I don't think I've ever had a creme brulee.
Let me tell you, it was slightly life changing, but not by a whole lot.
Did
It was
you feel
like
fancy?
kind of, but not really, because it came in like plastic packaging. I did order it from a restaurant. I assumed that they made it there because it had its own little dish that it came in, but it, I was like hyping up this moment. I was like, this is gonna taste delicious because it always looked delicious, and I was like, this is gonna be great. I had it, and I was like, oh, it's just custard with some sugar on top.
Did you do the creme brulee thing where you crack the top?
Oh no.
Dude, that's what you're supposed to do.
I just fucking what?
The whole the creme brulee.
I didn't know that. I'll do it next creme brulee.
Because when they torch it, the sugar gets hard, so you gotta go, bah, and then you crack it with your spoon.
Yeah, but then it leaves uneven pieces for you to grab when you're grabbing it with your fork like that.
It's better than fucking. And then,
Nah, it was fine. The sugar piece came off perfectly, but it was really a lot less anticlimactic.
Yeah, I feel like creme brulee is probably, if I ever try creme brulee, it'd probably be the same thing for me.
It's good, but it's just not as impactful as I thought it was gonna be.
Like you thought it was gonna be some wonderful, fanciful dish that was gonna change your life.
No, I thought, well, yes, but I thought that it was just gonna be a very delicious, sweet, good dessert, and it just ended up being some mild custard with sugar.
You know what was a really good dessert for me?
What?
Because I had once seen it in an anime.
Mhm.
Right? It's coffee pudding.
Yeah.
I tried coffee pudding for the first time, and I was like, whoa. Because you're.
Was that from Saki K?
Yeah, you're obviously not a big fan of coffee, but for me,
well,
I drank coffee heavily when I was younger.
Mhm.
So I don't want to say I'm fancy about it, but I have acquired a fine taste for coffee.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I had coffee pudding at one point, and I was just like, whoa, this is everything I expected it to be and more.
The best thing for me ever was tiramisu cake. That by far will always be my number one favorite dessert.
Tiramisu is so good.
Tiramisu is so unbelievably delicious. People don't understand. I get a slice of creme brulee cake every week, every day if I want it, because I'm like, that is too delicious to ever give up.
Do you know where tiramisu originally came from?
No.
Italy.
Wow, I'm cultured.
Either it was Italy or Spain. One of those two. I'm pretty sure it was Italy.
Yeah.
Italy. I trust in my gut. Italy came out with tiramisu. But that shit, it hit different.
It do be hitting different.
Way better than anything you could possibly make in America.
Yes, in America, yes.
In America, yes, but in other countries, I have had a few things that I would say are a step above tiramisu.
I just, in other cultures, I've had better things that are better than tiramisu, but that's just again nostalgia and everything. Tiramisu is still on my top 5 favorite things.
I like how it's, at least from the tiramisu that I've had, it doesn't feel as heavy as regular whipped cream to me.
Yeah, I feel like that's because they whip their own whipped cream.
Yeah,
for that.
Or I mean frosting, I guess.
There are so many cars here. It'd be popping off today.
Bro, alcohol be popping off.
Yo.
Well, yeah, tiramisu, it's not as heavy as frosting on a cake. So
No.
I think that's what definitely makes it a lot easier for me.
Well, that and the fact that I think it's a sponge cake, right?
Yeah, that's what I love about it. It's better than regular cake, because regular cake's it's dry and thick, but sponge cake is it's soft and yeah, kind of thick, but
immaculate.
It's a whole category better than regular.
Well, yes, because they also drizzle the coffee on it.
Oh, it's so good.
And it's a moist sponge cake. And then if you get tiramisu with the ladyfingers, oh, that one's also good.
Dude, I love ladyfingers. Oh, you were talking about the dessert. No, just kidding.
Yes. But have you ever gotten the tiramisu ladyfingers cake? It would be a 3-layered cake, and I would eat the whole thing. It was a small maybe 5-inch cake.
I like the ladyfingers in the middle of the cake.
I get at the very bottom. Oh, damn it.
What? Now you're thinking about it?
No, I just didn't realize it.
What?
It's fine.
You realize what?
It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Wait, were you serious? Did you not know what you said?
What did I say?
Okay.
No, I said I like the ladyfingers in the middle. Like, I don't like to. Well, I'm not like too privy on wherever.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and press pause real quick. I want to tell you.
Sorry,
Welcome
we're
back,
yeah.
everyone.
We're back.
That was finally understands, and I've ruined the conversation. So
No, it's fine. You just made
let's
it
move
better.
along. Just like Blink 182 song.
All right. Well, what are we moving along to?
Did I really just butcher that?
No, it's fine.
You know what? It's fine. I deserve to get all the hate that I will get in the future.
Have you ever heard of Game Grumps?
Yes, I have.
There's
The grumpiest gamers.
Do you know Ninja Brian?
No.
They have a story about how he like. I don't want to retell their story, because if you guys don't know the story, just like go check out their channel. Just look up Ninja Brian talking bad about bands.
That's right.
But
Smacking him around a little.
in summary, he basically just said like, I wonder how bad the other 181 Blinks were if this was the one that survived, or if this was the one that made it. And I was like, do you get it?
Yeah, I
Blink
do.
182.
I do.
Yeah.
But like, I thought that they meant like actual blinks, like how many
Yeah,
blinks
that's what
they
I
had.
thought. That's what I thought too. And then I was like, I don't know if that makes sense or not. So I tried to interpret it in different ways. I was like, yeah, these ways make more sense. Why was I thinking that way?
I feel like that was one of my finest moments where I was just like, ah, yes, the blinks.
Ah, yes, the cake.
Ah, yes, the cake. You know, if you blink, half a year goes by. Blink 182.
Do you want to know an interesting fact about blinking?
Sure.
Shoot, I'm trying to remember the exact number, but
We blink 152 times per second.
that's not
Per minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's not true. Do you understand that I'm just bullshitting my way through this podcast right now?
You know, it's good that you're just trying to keep up conversation, because I think I'm at 13% battery on this.
That's so great.
Not gonna lie, my laptop may die before we finish up this.
Hey, that's A-okay, because you know...
We got 2 episodes of OTR, and then I think we can get up to at least 50 minutes on this one.
Well, you know what? That's better than 40.
And then I'll just record the next coming back on my phone. Then it'll be like real shitty quality.
That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. We'll make it. Yeah. It's almost at 40 minutes.
And my battery says we have 31 minutes.
Ah, we got it. We got
It'll
it.
be fine.
We'll be fine. It'll just take 60 60 onions?
It'll take 60 onions to get back.
We gotta connect them all together. We gotta get out of the matrix. I feel like it'll just take 20 minutes to film the rest, right?
Would you like to know an interesting fact about onions?
Well, go ahead. No one's stopping you.
Onions are very
Onions.
nutritious, packed full of vitamins.
That's why Shrek was so damn sexy.
They're also very healthy. They promote proper blood flow.
They make me cry.
They help lower
because they
cholesterol.
bully me.
And this is gonna seem a little weird, and it's gonna break away from the wholesomeness of the conversation.
Oh god, what are you
But
gonna say?
Onions, as far as what I've done my research on, are proven to,
Oh god, what are you gonna say?
to improve
Excuse me. Oh no. No.
Erectile
Why?
performance. Well, I just cause the whole thing is
You know what?
proper,
That's okay. Maybe that helped someone out there.
proper blood flow.
Slur.
Proper blood flow
Mhm.
promotes or helps in a way, and the same thing goes for coffee. Well, not a common misconception, but coffee actually, it doesn't activate anything in your body except it,
for.
like, opens the passages to
Wow.
let blood flow faster, right? So it's not so much as you, like, blood gets clotted up in certain areas or whatever.
Yeah.
But
We're
that's
gonna
only...
make this half OTR. Let's go.
Okay. But it's...
Go ahead. Finish with
Are
your
you
statement.
Are you trying to make it before the battery dies? Or
Yeah.
Okay. Or I was gonna say, because are you also trying to make it before, like, cars start piling up?
That too.
Well, all I was gonna say was, like, coffee, dark coffee specifically.
Uh-huh.
Because if you put sugar in your stuff, that's just like a sugar high plus increased blood flow. I don't know. They say coffee is good for sex, but it's only good because it increases blood flow, and you need that in order to, I guess, get in the mood or get blood to the places where it needs to be able
That
to
reminds me of an Ariana Grande song.
perform at peak performance.
Grande Day.
Was it 99 Problems?
No.
Was that Ariana Grande? I can't remember.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah?
I think so. No, was that Nicki Minaj?
Let's go to the beach.
Have you seen that one
Nicki
TikTok
Minaj.
where, like, this guy is, like, has, like, a really tiny, like, dress and he's got, like, some huge ass balloons. He's like, I'm Nicki Minaj. And then, like, the other girl that comes up to him, she's just like, oh my god, Nicki Minaj. And then she just starts singing that song. And then, like, he runs away and then she's like, Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Imagine being chased by people and being like...
Imagine being Nicki Minaj.
Imagine being Nicki Minaj and then getting people like, Nicki Minaj!
Nicki Minaj, let's go to the beach. What's gonna wait? What they gonna say? Drink. What they gonna think? Hey, bitch, leave me out. Come by.
Damn. I wonder if any celebrities has run away from, like, their fans. Like, actually just full sprinted out.
You know who Greek God X is?
No.
Greek God X, he's a streamer.
Mm-hmm.
There's a clip on him on YouTube that's like, he's talking to this one girl, I'm assuming is a fan.
Uh-huh.
I can't really remember the whole thing about it, but he's like, how old are you? Because he's British.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm 15. And he goes, and you can just see it in his eyes. He's like, oh shit. And he just starts running away.
Wait, what is he doing?
He's a streamer.
Oh, and he just ran away?
Yeah, he was streaming, I guess, or taking a video. And then he was like, hey, how old are you? And then she was like, I'm 15. He was like, oh shit. And then just ran away.
Did he even block her face out?
No, well, he caught like half of it.
Oh.
And then he said, I'm 15. And he ran. And that was the funniest shit to me.
Well, I mean, listen. You don't want to get
You
called
don't
out.
want Kappa all up in your business.
No.
Do
Some
you?
girls are also really crazy like that. Some girls are like fangirls and they're like really young and then they're like, they throw themselves at older men. And I'm like, well, there are legal issues with that. Please do
They're
not
legal
do that.
and you're not. So please,
Please refrain from touching the older man.
stop. Get some help.
Get some milk.
But yeah, that's one of those moments that I remembered, and it was really funny. And I just thought, haha, funny, Greek God X. He was a very large dude, he was like hefty, fat. He was fat.
You could have just called him Thickums.
But over time,
Mm-hmm.
he like decided to work on his body,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gotten real fit. Like you call him Greek God X, right? But now he looks like a Greek God
Damn.
X.
Times 10.
But I don't know. I just think, like, how do you feel about body transformations? Because I really like those. I really enjoy it.
I think they're cool. I mean, if it's something that I see, like, you know, they're happier at the end, then I'm like, that's good for you, you know, I'm happy for you. Like, ultimately, body transformations are just, you know, for me, it's more about, like, the exercise that they're doing, and I'm like, oh, hell yeah, those look like they would burn. I want to try them too. That's kind of what it does for me. Like, I just get excited about the workouts that they do. But, you know, it's not like how they look, because I think that people, you know, You look how you want to look. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, I mean, that's it. That's all I think.
I think for body transformations, one part is the way that they look, because obviously they're doing the transformation, number one, for themselves, but also, you know, in a way, like, even if they, like, I don't want to say that, like, they're not doing it to show the public or to show other people.
Yeah.
But on one hand, yes, you're doing it for yourself, but on the other hand, you're showing other people so that you have that motivation to be like, if I want to look this way, and if I want people, or if people not like expect me to look this way, but if people are sort of seeing this progression, that'll give me motivation to be like, yeah, now I have this to do to show them, or to show people, and also to show myself that, like, I'm working on this and I'm doing this, and I look this way, but I'm gonna get better. In one way, I like it like that, because it's like, yeah, they focus on the way that their looks, but I also like it in a way where it's like motivation, in a way of just saying, I have the willpower to do this, not only for myself, but to show other people, I guess. And I think that's pretty cool.
I think it is, because it does take a lot of bravery to show yourself at the very beginning, you know, at what you think is your most worst point.
At your most vulnerable.
Yeah. And then to see you do, like, a full transformation, it's like, you know, you don't see it because you're the one doing it, but the people around you, the people that you showed to, they're like, oh wow, yeah, I can see like transformation.
I can see you changing yourself, you know, maybe not.
As we speak.
you know one of my favorite lines in a movie, I think it was a movie. It was like I think it was like a villain talking to his minion or whatever. He was like,
the minions.
You know, I knew a guy who, like, was a very hateful person. Like, he hated a lot of things, didn't really like too much. Basically thought for himself. He wasn't selfish because he'd, like, do whatever to help, I guess, or, like, not seem like such an asshole, but, like, I don't know, he was just sort of like, this is for me, I'm out for myself, I look out for me, right? But he told me with complete, like, genuine, like, this is me and this is who I am. He said, because this guy, I'd be like, hey, how you doing? He was like, God, I'm in fucking pain. The shit, my back and everything hurts. My body's sore. I came in here early this morning, left, fucking came back. This bullshit. Hate this job. Hate the management. Hate everything. Right?
Oh God.
And he said, I think it was like, he said, Despicable Me 3 or Despicable Me 2, or the Despicable Me series. He said that entire series, absolutely funny, genuinely one of his favorite, like, movies and movie series. And I was like, no, there's no way. I said, you are like 230 pounds. You're a 230 pound, 40-some-year-old white man who tells me every time I walk in how much he hates everything and hates the world. But you're telling me you love the Despicable Me movies? Are you shitting me? And he was like, no, I really love those movies. Every single time I see them, I laugh because they're so funny. And I couldn't help it. I looked at him and I laughed. I was like, what's so funny? Like, you're... Oh, shit. I said, you fucking talk about how much you hate everybody here and how much you just hate, like, people in general. You don't talk to anybody and you just don't converse. But you love those movies? And he said, yeah, they're the best. They're the funniest. And I was like, fucking dude. I felt like I was dreaming.
Okay. I could, like, barely imagine that. Just barely. But, like, just the image, the idea of a man, this huge built man, and he just comes up to me and he's like, yeah, many movies fucking rock, dude.
He was like, yeah, I love the Despicable Me movies. And I was like, no, there's no fucking way.
A man of class.
You as a person, you as a singular thought, as a brain, as a conscious, walking, living person, completely control of your own will and the way that you live your life. And you've chosen to hate everything. You love these movies? And he said, yes. And I said, well, shit.
Listen, to each their own.
I know to each their own, but I wasn't expecting him to say that.
It's the people that you expect the least that catch you off guard the most.
He threw me off, like, the rest of the night. And, like, I was counting money because I was a shift manager at the time.
Oh, is this way back then?
Yeah, I was counting money and for the teals to, like, even everything out. And, like, I had to recount it 5 times that night. And I felt like part of it had to do with the fact that he told me he loved the Despicable Me movies.
It was like, I gotta confess, man. Despicable Me movies. That's where they at.
I gotta confess, you know, I do enjoy those movies, but I wouldn't say they're, like, my favorites.
You personally?
Me personally, honestly, I don't really like that. I don't really like those movies.
Oh, I thought you were saying that you enjoyed them. I mean, me personally, I would give them like maybe like a 6 out of 10.
Have you ever seen Hotel Transylvania?
Yes, no, that is a 7 or an 8 out of 10.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't particularly like the movies. Like, I don't like the story or anything like it. Right? But the animation style of it, right? The art style is like, it's okay for a Disney movie or whatever. Pixar? Was it? I don't remember. But
maybe. I don't know.
The art style is okay. The story, meh. You know, the whole feel of it. What I do love, though, is the animation style. Like, their animation is, I don't want to say it's unique, but it's definitely, like, it's out there.
Their animation style is very them. It's very their brand. It's very, like, their style. I enjoy it very much, especially because they got voice actors that match their style.
Yeah, like, they have voice actors that I feel, like, you know how, you know Poe from Kung Fu Panda?
Yeah.
Poe was, I think, as far as, like, what people were saying was, Poe was a character designed around Jack Black. So they had Jack Black in mind to play the character. Right? Same thing goes for Maui, right? They could have had anybody. But because Maui was already, like, a figure in, I think it was Samoan culture. He was already a figure, so they knew what he sort of looked like. But they designed, I guess, some aspects to fit around the voice of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So, in a sense, people are smart in the way that or at least in Hotel Transylvania, they're smart in the sense that they sort of designed the characters around the voices that they thought would fit best.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, it does come with playing the whole thing. And it's really cool, though, because you see this finished product and it just meshes so well together. It's just like, it comes to life. Everyone can, like, be like, oh, no, you know, this isn't this voice actor's voice. It's this character's voice. This is the character. And they really just make it come to life.
This isn't sort of related to anything, or related to anything that we were talking about, at least. But, Jim Carrey as The Mask.
Yeah.
In the movie The Mask.
Oh, yeah.
I feel fits that role particularly well. And a lot of people also believe he fits that role. But it's just, like, the way that, like, his acting style. And I really like that, you know. Have you ever seen The Mask?
I have seen it multiple times, probably close to 50 times. Not out of my own free will, but it is a good movie, I will admit.
For, like, the CGI, the CGI was okay, obviously you could tell, but, like, I just like the movie. And Jim Carrey's acting was fantastic.
I think it's a very classic Jim Carrey movie, but, like, new century, you know? Well, they're all this century, but it feels more like the 21st century in this present moment of what he would have been, if that makes sense. Or was back then. I really like The Mask, though. It's so Jim Carrey. Like, style, the clothes.
Everything about it, you know.
Even the storyline is just...
fuck it. We're at 5%. I'm gonna keep it rolling until it dies.
Alright, sorry that I was cut off earlier. Yeah, technical difficulties, it'd be like that sometimes, especially when you forget to charge your fucking laptop.
I charged it, kind of.
Oh my god.
Bro, I swear I charged my shit before, like, I went to bed last night. But I guess, like, I don't know what the fuck happened.
It just do happen like that.
Like, I plugged it in, and I swear I was at least at half when I left. When I left for work, it was at least at half, and I was like, okay, well, I guess if it's at half and I charge it, and I got home at like 5:30, so if I charged it for an hour, it'd be at 75%, but it fucking wasn't.
I don't understand how you can fully trust anything to be a 0.5% and be like, yeah, this is fine. I would never. Also, I'm getting far too comfortable working from home now. It is so wonderful, and I really enjoy it. But I am getting far too comfortable with working from home.
What do you mean far too comfortable?
It means I'm going to be sad when I have to go to a physical place to work. Because I don't have to see or talk to anybody. I can like lay on my bed and take a quick nap at any time. I can go eat at any time. I can go be with my dogs at any time. I just have to make sure that, you know, I don't miss any meetings, any calls, anything like that. Like, that's great. I can paint. I can watch streams.
If I need to make a phone call, I can make a phone call.
That's right. It is way too nice working from home. Oh my goodness, I really will miss it. Especially because customers. I went from working retail as a manager in retail to working from home with no shitty customers to deal with and being told by my supervisors that I should never have to deal with a difficult call, and if I ever do, to let them know and they will talk to them. Like, do you know how crazy that is to not have to deal with harassment?
To be able to rely on your
management? Yeah, just in general, like, that's crazy. Like, even as a manager, you know, it wasn't required of me to like take difficult phone calls, but I always told the employees, I was like, just give me the difficult phone calls, because I would rather you guys be like safer than like have to deal with that. But they never did. And why was that? Because they were like, oh no, but work and I'm supposed to do it because this is my job. Like, no, you're not supposed to take those calls and deal with it. Don't deal with that bullshit. Those are rude ass people. But yeah, but at this current job, it's even more enforced, and it's actually enforced, and it's, wow. I do not ever want to go back to retail or the food industry ever again, please. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I'm fine with like retail as of right now. Food industry, holy shit. I don't know, like, not because I don't really like it, but I don't know if I could go back as far, because of like, I don't want to say health reasons, because obviously I could work around that, but I have really shitty eczema on my hands, and it's fucking horrible. And every time that I have to wash my hands or use any sort of like chemicals to clean shit with, it burns, and it's a nightmare to deal with later.
It do be like that. I would never return just because of the people. They are so demanding, and they never treat you as an actual human.
If you're comfortable with working at home, why don't you just like try to make art and sell it?
No, because art is not my passion. So I don't, you know, some people are like, I can create this even if it's not my passion. I can sell it. I just have to put my work and time into it, and, you know, just practice the skill that I currently have. I do not like that. I feel like myself and maybe another group of people or whatever feel like, you know, I'm not passionate about this. I cannot put any energy into it because I do not feel like it'll be worth the time that I put into it.
Art's more like a hobby in a way.
Art is like, all my hobbies are hobbies. I'm very much of a person that's like, I will not put like full effort into making something work unless it is like my passion and the thing that I want. Like, I am very laser focused when it comes to that aspect of things. But yeah, I've tried selling art before. I tried it. It was okay, but I could not commit to it. I was like, this is getting so boring because it's not my passion. So I was like, it's fine.
Speaking of passion, we are
passion fruit.
2%.
Hey, it's okay.
And we're at 59 minutes. minutes. You got 10 seconds before an hour. 10 seconds before.
Hell yes.
Our
Ladies
allotted
and
time.
gentlemen, it looks like we have made it. I just want y'all to know that we are proud of you for listening thus far. Thank you for listening to the Sad Boys Today. Thank you for dealing with technical difficulties with us, because we all know those are fun as all and everything.
I'm very sorry that I didn't charge my laptop. This was actually a surprise recording. I did not actually expect to be recording at all today.
Why did you just say that? Jeez.
Well, it's because I don't know, it's not rude, but I really didn't expect recording, and my laptop wasn't charged, so I was like, oh shit, gotta get this shit charged as fast as I can.
Alright, well, jeez, damn, you could have just told me next time I asked you.
I didn't want, because I didn't want to be like, okay, and then like, no, because then like, if we did it today, then we have something to upload by Thursday, and I didn't want to have to like, record and then edit again, and upload on the same day, because I would have just been way too exhausted for that.
Yes, because I did offer 2 things, either today or Thursday.
I know.